CDRC is a nonprofit organization facility that we are open here just to give the sport of RC racing a place to call home in Columbia, South Carolina. We race what affectionately we call as toy cars, but they're actually model cars, model remote control cars that act in race and are able to adjust just like some real cars. They actually are driven on electric power, lithium polymer batteries, we call LiPos. So it's very, in terms of technology, in terms of all the aspects of the techie side, they're very much advanced and they're very adjustable and they're very much almost like a real car, just miniature and brought down to scale. And they're scale model race cars is what they really are. It's almost set up very much like a motocross or other kind of amateur racing where you have heats that are derived in the similar classes. Classes are the different kinds of cars. They're different kinds of chassis, different kinds of motors, different kind of specific rule sets for these cars. And so you go into a heat type setup where you have no more than about 6 or 8 cars on the time on the track and divvied up into the different racers that are in that class. You might have 1, you might have 5 heats of the same class, and you go through several rounds. And by the time you get your best qualification rounds, you have the main event, we call the mains, that are actually, those are for the placement. Those are for the end of the day, and that's for the first, second, third, and the bragging rights, and the ability just to talk smack to your friend and fellow racer and feel good that you did a good job.
My time is all here. All our extra time is right here. I started racing in 2006 to 2010 outdoor. It's pretty serious. The competition's tough. I mean, in between each race, the guys will come over, they'll look at the results, see where they're at, see what they need to do to the car and make it better. What you try to do is get your best run in. The person with the best time in that 5 minutes, of course, is going to be on the pole. And that's where you want to be. And if it's on your side and your car is good enough, that's where you're going to be.
I was like, this is something I want to do because we have done so many sports. Like I did basketball, I didn't really like that. We did motocross. It was cool, it was fun, but it wasn't really my thing. And now we found RC and I was like, let's do this. Now we're fully into it. I really like the racers down here. They've always got nice people. And a couple of people that used to race at our track who drove about 3-4 hours of racing down here now because this opened up about a year ago. And so I'm getting to meet some of them people again, and some of our buddies come down here and hang out and race. But what I like mostly is just to have fun and just to experience with other people and just kind of like getting to drive. Because RC, it can be tense at some points, but most of the time it's just like a stress relief.
It's fun to race with other people. It brings out competition. My hands start to sweat because I just want to win so bad. It feels like your work pays off. This is the same thing that happened with my car. It paid off as soon as I got it running, and I've gotten a lot better since that happened. I race adults and kids. I like the people, so if I break and my dad is not here, other people can help me fix my car.
Soda City has probably some of the nicest and best racers I've seen. I think it is for everybody, every gender, every race, every age.
We have this facility for the racers and really just kind of continuing a legacy of a lot of years, a lot of effort, a lot of energy toward this great community. It's continually evolving, and it's where we're at right now.
The friendship is like no other. It's awesome. I really don't know how to explain it. This is what we do.